career. Right now, heavyweight division is coming stronger. We see Deontay Wilder, Dominic Brazil, all these athletes, including Big Baby Miller, which, I wish him the best. Yeah. We all make mistakes. He did his mistakes. I think he's paying his part, and we just hope
everybody makes mistakes, and everybody deserves a second chance, third chance, because we're all human at the end of the day.
Correctly. You said it correctly, because a great example. We've seen other athletes like Sugar Shane Mosley. Yeah. We could go on, and the list, and Canelo Alvarez, and all these people. But when it comes to heavyweight division, we picture something, great.
A lot of great fighters now.
And I'm talking about Andy Ruiz, that he shocked the world. What do you think of, his performance and his win that he took over Anthony Joshua?
Andy Ruiz, he's a great fighter. He's really underestimated, underrated. But I remember it was Sosa had I was at a wedding. Sosa's daughter was getting married, and that was the day of the fight. So I was at the wedding watching the fight, and I don't know. I really like the way Andy fights. He's small, but he's really sharp. He throws combinations that are really sharp. Like, he doesn't do any extra movements. So I really I felt like there was gonna be a little bit of an upset. I thought they were gonna go the whole 12 rounds, but Andy was gonna really dominate. But listen, that was the craziest upset in boxing. I feel like it was the craziest upset. He's the first Mexican heavyweight of the world. That's insane.
Yes, it is.
And the way he looks, his shape, he just told everybody. Well, not everybody could. All the memes are coming out with you could be big and do what he does. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that's true. I feel like he's a really hardworking guy. But yeah, man, I love Andy. His whole life changed. 100%.
Yeah, his whole life changed, and I think it's great for the sports, and also a great message that he brought it out on that night, because he said it. Don't let anybody to say no or stop your dreams, because anything can be accomplished. Any goal can be done if you achieve to look for greatness, and this is my example to the whole world. So
this message, it was just a lot. I feel like the whole picture itself, there's so much messages that he throws out there in the world. That's why a lot of people are loving him right now.
Hey, it's all love and respect to, when it comes to Andy Ruiz and also Anthony Joshua, because I think Anthony Joshua he recently did a video maybe 2 days ago or 3 days ago, can't remember, when he admitted his defeat. He said, hey, I lost.
He was a real a lot of respect, a real respect. But then again, boxing is it's all about respect. What's the point of, it's like you can't, with the amount of people following Anthony and the power that he has, you have to have respect for the sport. That's what it's all about. Nobody doesn't like somebody in defeat, a sore loser. So it's always about sportsmanship, respect, and love for the boxing.
Oh yeah, of course. You said it correctly. When it comes to this sport, outside the ring and inside the ring, when it comes to inside the ring, it's business. Outside the ring is definitely something that you should, if I see, let's say an example, if I would be the opponent to a different person, and I know that I lost, I go over my opponent and I shake my hand. Hey, I lost. This is a game that is like any other different game, right? Soccer, basketball. Like, there has to be a winner. There has to be someone that loses. So,
that's the sport that we sign up for. There's never two winners. You sign up for the sport. Anything can happen. I feel like boxing is the only sport where you could kill somebody and get paid for it. If you think about boxing, you know what I mean? So that's the sport we sign up for. It's a dangerous sport, but then again, everybody loves it.
Oh yeah, well, hey.
So we gotta respect
so many fans, and I'm pretty sure people that is involved in boxing, like myself. I definitely have respect for whoever loses, whoever wins also. But I always give it most likely, respect to the coaches, because the coaches, they put their work just as yourselves. Just as you mentioned, you guys go out there and pay the price in the gym. Sometimes I just spoke with Coach Diaz, Joel Diaz, a well-known, coach. He actually mentioned that he missed, certain days, birthdays, and actually he told me this. He told me this, and next week I think that's his father's birthday, and he won't be there. So it only comes once in a lifetime. That it's hard for that people don't know. That's one of my questions. That when I asked, the boxers this and that, is because they probably think that it's kind of maybe not interesting question, but it is because it's part of your lives. It's part of coach lives, and of course, as you as an athlete, you guys always you give us, the excitement and everything in order to watch your fights. Where does it come from, the nickname White Chocolate? Oh, who gave you that nickname?
The nickname White Chocolate, it comes from, it was like, when I first started boxing, I was sparring in a gym, and a lot of people say, like, white people, we don't have rhythm, we don't have a style, like, we're so stiff. And I was beating up a kid in sparring, and some guy was like, yo, he's so smooth, he moves like a black guy, and he's white, call him White Chocolate.
Oh.
Just like that. So from that moment, it just stuck with me. And every time I went to like a national tournament, they were like, yo, White Chocolate, what's up? Like, they always like greeted me with a white chocolate. So yeah, it just stuck with me, and then from there, that's it.
Hey,
a lot of times people ask me like on media, and I can't really answer that question because I don't know if it's like, if I can say it, like if it's racist, I don't even know. But then, I mean, I grew up in Flatbush my whole life.
Hey, I mean, when it comes to, like you already mentioned it, I don't think it's disrespectful. It's just, something that comes, it's like a...
If it's the truth, it's the truth.
If it's something that, you mention, or people likes to call you like that, it's not because they want to disrespect you. It's just because we all have nicknames. That's one thing.
100%.
Whether we were in high school, middle school, my bad, and, we all have nicknames, and I like to hear the story because someone, like other names like the Razor or the Sniper or things like that. But it's interesting.
No, it's interesting because a lot of rappers, like they always get they ask the same question. They always get asked the question, where did the name come from? And they just the most common answer is it's a name generator. They click a button and it's a random name.
Yep.
And then with the name that comes up, they just get the name. But with boxers, we always have a nickname that can really come from somewhere. So yeah, I find that funny.
Hey, it is. What is your goal in your life, in your career, in order that you're pursuing and you will continue, looking forward in order that one day, you conquer that achievement or your goal?
My goal is just to make everybody around me happy. And I come from not a really easy childhood. And I just want my mom to same thing with Andy RUIZ, with his mom struggling. Mom is not gonna struggle anymore. It's the same thing with me. I don't want my mom to have any more problems, my family to have any more problems. I just want smiles around me. I just want to make people happy around me. That's all it is. Whatever my mom wants, I want to give it to her because she sacrificed so much for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we didn't have anything, my mom and my dad, it's just when we couldn't, it was impossible to get something, they just always made it happen.
It's always to hear stories like this because those stories, motivate more people in order that they look forward and pursue something. We live in hard times that I'm pretty sure you feel proud, you feel like you are a role model, and don't get me wrong, you are a role model for your family, for everyone in your community, even for people that follows and continue watching your career, and it's a great message.
Yeah.
I know you have to go out there and do your thing. Wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
But my main behalf, in my behalf, I wish you to come out safety. Whether 100%. If I would know what's the result, I could tell you right now. But I don't really know. You guys are the ones that step into the ring, do what you guys do the best in order for satisfy the fight fans. But the main thing for me in my behalf is keep it safe and come back safety, both of you. So any message that you would like to share with the fight fans and everyone?
Any message? Something random. Love your family, and if somebody tells you you can't do it, you can do it. Don't listen to the haters.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nikita White Chocolate with us.
Much.
Thank you. Wishing you the best, brother.
So Saku for life, baby.